Hello everyone and welcome to Messy Trough. Today we are making some critters. I really love strange animals, so I decided to make some keychains. The animals I used as inspiration on this occasion are the maned wolf and the opossum. I wanted them to be small and cute. The maned wolf design was really easy to make, but the opossum one was a bit harder. I had to work on it a little more. Now that I had the design done, I started with the sculpting. The first one was the maned wolf. I started by making a little bean. This will be the base for the critters. Once I had the bean, I started to sculpt the main parts. I made the tail and the head. Then I attached them to the bean. I added the pointy ears and detailed the body a little bit. For the legs, I rolled some clay and shaped them a bit, and then attached them to the body. I added more details and baked the sculpture. The oven was too hot, and so the sculpture burnt a little, as you can see. But I decided to keep it and try to restore our little friend. Before the restoration, as always, we have to sand.
A lot of sanding.
Now that it's sanded, it's time to repair. I used the clay that air dries, so I wouldn't burn it anymore. While I was repairing the burns, I decided to cover some of the parts of the sculpture that weren't exactly as I wanted them to be. For the opossum, it was the same process. Start with a bean, sculpt the head and attach it. Then the little paws and the tail, bake it and sand. I wanted to be able to reproduce these sculptures, so I decided to make some molds. Do I know how to make molds? Nope, I do not. So, I attached the sculptures to some yogurt pots and prepared the silicone. I read that it's important to mix it well. So I really mixed it as much as I could. I poured it through a fine line. I didn't make enough silicone, so I had to put some clay to build more volume to cover the opossum. I'm not sure if it was a good idea, but it worked, more or less. Once it was cured, I released our little friends, and it was a nightmare to do. But now it's time to use the resin. I had to do this in my balcony, so we don't breathe all the toxins. It cured really fast, in 10 minutes or so. With the replicas done, I sanded them and attached a keyring. Keyring? I don't know if it's called that. I think it is called keyring. Well, I attached a loop. A keyring? A loop? I don't know. And that's it. I covered the keychains with UV resin to make them glossy and more resistant. I will make more of them. So if you want one of these critters for you, stay tuned. I will sell them through my page, my coffee page. I'm not sure how I will sell them, but I will. Probably. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you, I hope, in the next one. Bye!